Hi, I'm Christy. Today we're going to be talking about how to pay for college, not from the informational standpoint, the step-by-step process, but from the parent's perspective. I didn't even know what the FAFSA was until I began working in this industry, and I wonder how many parents miss that opportunity, don't even know about the opportunity because they don't have that connection that I do. You know, when my son was born, my oldest son, we did all the right things. We started socking away whatever money that we could right from the beginning, figuring that we would have plenty of time to save for college if we kept up that rate. Well, we couldn't keep up that rate. Life got in the way. And so while we do have some money saved away, and I feel fortunate that we do, I know that a lot of people aren't that lucky, there is still this fear of that the rest of it. You know, we have this much saved away, we're going to need this much. Where is it going to come from? And you wonder how to get started. You wonder what the opportunities are. FAFSA is a small part of it, but it's an important part. And not knowing about that, I think, is a disservice to a lot of families. Then there's also the scholarships. I always had the impression that scholarship with a capital S, it's a big deal, and you get a full scholarship to the college of your dreams, and it's tens of thousands of dollars. What I'm learning is that it's not the case at all, that even if college may cost $60,000 a year, you can pay for that $1,000 at a time if you put in the effort and the time to understand all of the smaller scholarships available to you. No one ever said you can only have one. And I learned that through a colleague, and it's very interesting to me. I know that it takes a lot of time to do that, but the payoff, I think, is something worth looking into. I've said it before, my son is on a non-traditional path right now. He is not applying to colleges. We're looking for really interesting gap year programs, hopefully, something that will be totally mind-blowing and put him on the path that's right for him. College is not, at least college right after graduation, is not right now the option. So we don't have to worry about FAFSA or scholarships right now, but I do know that a lot of families, this is the fear. It's how are you going to pay for it? Should you pay for it? Should you make your student take on what could be large loans? And how does that happen? And how is it calculated? I think that a lot of families, our plan was to, and still is for my younger son, to pay for the equivalent of state school. So my son can choose to go to school without a loan. If he chooses a different path, a school that's a little bit more expensive, then the difference will be on him. The argument there, of course, is that he has a little skin in the game, he'll be more invested. There's a part of me that wonders if it's a rationalization and it's just easier for us to pay for only so much, and maybe there is a lesson to be learned there for him, a responsibility that will be character building. But at the end of the day, again, we've saved only so much. As complex as taxes, and it's, the way I understand it, it's a federal law that states that if college is $60,000 but you only make $50,000, they can't ask you and force you to pay $60,000 for college. So they take into account your income, all sorts of other financial considerations for your personal situation. It's very complex, and as a divorced mom, it's even more complex because you've got two separate, disparate financial situations to consider, and I don't even know where to start with that one. That's something that I'm still learning about. When we need to get to that point, I'm sure I'll learn by necessity. But I guess my point is that it's scary and complicated, but it doesn't necessarily have to be as expensive as maybe we all think it is. That if with all of these, the compiling of smaller scholarships, the taking advantage of FAFSA, which is there for everybody, and understanding how to calculate your expected family contribution, I'm hoping that I can get my son to the college that is the best fit for him, whether it's a state school or otherwise, and still not break the bank. I know as a parent that I would love to have a resource for all of my questions, and we are happy to be that resource for you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave a question in the comments below, and we will get back to you.